What is going on, my peeps? Que rollo con el chicken pollo? We're back at it again with the CHISME Report Live. I'm your host, Danny Flores. Hopefully you guys are having a wonderful Wednesday. Wow, I see a lot of you guys here. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you for being in the chat, for being a chismosa, chismoso, whoever you are. I appreciate every single one of you guys. Shout out to everyone. It's cloudy. It's cloudy right now, but still so hot and muggy. Yes. Do you live in Phoenix too or what? Bro, Phoenix right now, the weather is really bad. It's monsoon season. So it's bad right now. It's hot. It's kind of humid. And yeah, I just don't like being outside. I'm seeing people saying, yo, something about ads in the beginning. Ads also help Danny out. Yes, they do help me out, guys. Obviously, you could skip them if you want. You don't have to watch them. But let me just recommend you guys something, because this is the best thing I've got. Well, actually, my homegirl hooked it up. Thank you. Shout out to you. YouTube Premium. Bro, that has been the best. YouTube Premium has been the best. And you guys don't have to get it, right? I'm just saying, it's not sponsored or anything. But YouTube Premium, guys, that especially it works out better when you have kids, because they don't have to be pressing the freaking skip ad button, and then they have messy hands, and then they fuck up your tablet or whatever you have. But yeah, trust me, YouTube Premium is a go-to. On Bethany Home and 16th Street. Wow. Okay. Cool. Nice. You're a long ways from me. Let's read some chats here. CHISME is good. Any weather? Yes, it is. And if you guys don't know, I've been posting CHISME on my second channel. It's more YouTube gossip over there. So if you guys want to go, subscribe, go ahead. I decided, you know what? It's time for something new. It's time for something new. I can't do no more the same drama every single time, which is this one I'm talking about right here. Well, actually, today is something new. But you guys know what I mean. So I was like, you know what? Let me go head over there and do some good stuff, some other good quality content. YouTube Premium. I have YouTube Premium, $30 a month. Sheesh, I didn't know it was $30 a month. My homegirl hooked it up. And she said, bro, here you go. I'm tired of seeing ads on your videos when I'm playing a video. So go ahead. At $30, that's a big difference. That's a big difference. Now I'm debating, like, bro, if she ever tells me to get off her thing, her premium thing, her family package, yeah, I don't think I'm going to get it either. I still get ads on YouTube Premium. What? No. Yeah, no. All right. Anyways, let's get started, because this story, the first story I have, is pretty interesting, and it's a little update of our of the worst prankster ever. So I don't know if you guys remember, there was a prankster. I think his name is Trey Sellers. Once you guys see the video, I'm gonna show you guys for context. You guys are gonna remember. But if you guys were here, probably a month ago, I spoke out about him, saying, yo, he's the worst prankster ever. So he goes, he buys food for a homeless guy, and he eats it in front of him. Okay. So trigger warning. This is, the video I showed last time. So let's go ahead and take a look at this. By just seeing his face, you're going to know who the heck he is. But this is one of his pranks, that he did. And I don't even know. I can't even say worst pranks, because there's worse videos than this, but let's listen.
Third biggest homeless population in the United States. And today it's my job to make sure there's one less hungry person on the streets.
Hey, excuse me, sir. Hey, I was wondering, are you hungry by any chance, man? All right, man, I got you. Would you like a Baconator, fries, a drink? Is that cool? All right, what's your name, man? Israel. God bless you, Israel. I got you. I'll be right back, man.
One Baconator combo, please. Yeah, what's up, bro? Yeah, man, I got you a Sprite, large fry, got you a Baconator, man. I was homeless myself, so I want to make sure you get on the right path. You're always able to, get back on your feet. So I want you to enjoy this.
What a douche. Wow. You're an asshole. You're an asshole.
This is really good.
But okay, you guys get the point. That was a video that was circulating, I want to say a month or two ago, right? And after this video, he actually made an apology on Instagram, and you know, it was not even like a Instagram story. It was an Instagram post, but in that post, it was like a whole ass description. And to be honest, no one's gonna read a whole ass description, especially if we don't even know the person. So yes, he was getting backlash after this video, and he decided to make an apology. So like I said, no one noticed, and then he made a video apology. And in this video apology and on the Instagram one, he says that this was a skit. That it was a skit. They knew the man in the video, and apparently they're friends. They're friends with him. They told him, "Yo, we'll get you food. Let's just make this prank." And honestly, I don't think this is a prank, bro. It's just a dumbass video you decided to do. So let's go ahead and see his apology video. And the whole reason I'm showing you guys this is for context, because he allegedly got arrested. Yes, for doing these stupid ass pranks. My boy is probably going to prison, going to jail. Okay, so let's see this apology real quick. If it wants to play.
I'll say this again for people who did not read my description on my last video. The Burger Wendy's video with the homeless guy was fake. His name is Israel. He was known around the neighborhood. My friend knew him. He said, "Yo, Israel, hey, can we get you in this video? Can we get you in the skit?" He said yes. Everything was scripted. It was a fake video.
Listen, scripted or not, I don't care, bro. You decided to do that dumbass video, and yeah, it didn't work out for you. It didn't work out for you.
I'm not going to apologize because you guys don't like my fake video. The same people getting mad are the same people who were mad at the Jeffrey Dahmer actor who played him in the series. There is no reason to be sending me death threats, getting upset, sending me hate over a skit. Just because you didn't like the skit doesn't mean you got to hate me. It's that simple. I don't know what else y'all want to hear. I don't know what else y'all wanted me to explain. It was a skit. It was a scripted video. We went back and got him food. We said, "Bro, but when we come back, walk away." He left as we told him to. We already gave him food ahead of time. We already gave him food after.
Okay, but why do you have to humiliate the guy in front of all your followers? Like, why?
A lot of the videos you were watching were cut and...
Yes, he compared himself to a paid actor. Yes, he did. Well, the guy, yes, he did.
Edited to under 1 minute. The whole video is like 1 minute and 30 seconds. You're watching a clipped and edited version. And I don't care about any of y'all in my DM saying, "Oh, I don't like your video, fake or not." I don't care. It's like watching a TV show. You don't like the role, you don't like the script, then don't watch it.
That is a...
Bro. He said, if you don't like it, don't watch it. And that's understandable to some content, right? That's understandable. But not all content, bro. If I see this, I'm gonna go away. I'm gonna go out of my way to comment something like, "Bro, you're such a douche for doing this, right? You're dumb. You're dumb." But yeah, apparently it got worse, guys. Because this is, if you guys think this is bad, it just gets worse, honestly. And I don't even know, is worse even the right term to use, the right word to use? Because then later on, you would think he would stop making videos, right? Like, "Oh my gosh, I'm getting backlash, whatever, yada yada yada. Let me stop and probably change." But no, my boy keeps making pranks, and this prank I'm about to show you is very irritating, very very irritating. He goes into a grocery store, he finds a random woman and decides to touch her hair. So let's take a look. Trigger warning once again.
Hi.
Hi, why are you touching me?
Because you smell so good.
Okay, no thank you.
Can I maybe...
Bro, imagine someone coming up to you with a camera phone or with the phone or a camera, and it's filming you and is doing all this. Oh my gosh, I don't know. I'll probably be locked up. I don't know. I'm lost for words, dude. I'm lost for words.
Smell you?
I see that you're doing some sort of weird psychology experiment, but if you put your hands on me again, I will call the police. Get away from me.
You smell like a beautiful vanilla candle. Don't do that.
Oh my God, this is gold, by the way. Keep going, keep going. Say he's black. Say he's black.
Don't you have security in this store?
I went to get chicken nuggets, ma'am. You were next to the chicken nuggets, and I went like that on the side. I didn't even touch you.
So he grabbed.
The fact that he's lying after security comes or whoever comes, bro, like you literally recorded this on your phone or whatever. Like, bro, there's proof. There's proof, my guy.
My body.
What body?
Oh, and he's body shaming too. Wow. Wow. Okay. So after this, he still decides to make other pranks or whatnot. And I think this is a prank that got him in trouble, that got him arrested, or one of the pranks that got him arrested, because I think another prank was he goes into a vet facility, like an office facility or something, where they, you know, attend animals. But here's a prank where I'm like, bro, good thing you got arrested. Good thing you're behind bars right now. Someone says, I don't know how they can call themselves. I don't think this guy's an influencer. I wouldn't call him an influencer. He makes short content. Short form content is what I'm trying to say. He makes that, and to be honest, making short form content, you don't get paid well. And I don't know why he keeps doing it. To be honest, you don't get paid well. He probably wants to be famous for 15 minutes. But here's a one that really bothered me. And maybe one of the many reasons why he's arrested. So to give you I'm gonna just say what goes on in the video. Because no, you know what? Let me play it. It's very disturbing. So trigger warning again.
$5 fee.
No, hold on.
Excuse me, guys. I'm trying to get something to eat. You think you might be spare change by any chance?
You want a $7 fix? I can get you a $5 fee.
If you could, it'd be a blessing. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. What's your name?
My name is Fun.
Fanya, I'm Trey. Thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Hey guys, I just want to say thank you so much for giving me that food. I want to give you this rock. Now, if you didn't give me any money to get food, I would have bashed both your skulls in with that rock. But
Bro, what did you guys hear that? He said, if you guys wouldn't have gave me any money for food, I would have. I don't even know if I could repeat that, because YouTube. Oh my God.
I want to say life's about choices, and you made a valuable choice and the correct choice. You decided to spare money for that meal, and I decided to spare your lives.
What are you talking about, bro? Spare my
You
life
guys
for
are
what?
super sweet.
Are you fucking serious?
The fact that he thinks this is a funny thing to do. My guy.
Bro, get your shit in
You
bounds.
guys are really sweet, you know?
Don't fucking talk
I
to me like
appreciate that.
How dare you, bro?
Thank you.
You
But you're
did
lucky.
a fucking kind gesture to buy
Yeah.
you something, and that's what you want? You want to get hit with the fucking...
Bro, you should have thrown him the rock. I would have thrown him the rock.
I'm taking this shit.
I know you're not complaining about that, but you're a big ass.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck.
Or more body shaming.
Get in the car.
You hitting your wife?
Come on.
You're abusive?
Get in the car.
You're abusive, fool.
You're abusive, bro. Like, if someone came up to me and said some shit like this and my wife is there, yes, I'm gonna push her into the car because, bro, our life literally just got threatened. He literally threatened our life. Yes, I'm gonna tell her, get your ass in the car. But bro, apparently this is something his dumbass thinks is funny, which it's not funny. Please don't do this. If you're watching this and ignorant, please don't. But yeah, wow, my guy's an idiot, dude. My guy is an idiot. And there was a picture I found. Here's a picture, where he got arrested. My guy's in handcuffs, man. Yeah, bro. Sorry. I hope you do get locked up, because he might be facing like 3 years. He might be facing 3 years, and yeah, I do hope you do get locked up for this stupid shit you've done. These people need to be in a psych ward. Yes, they do. They honestly do. It is just very frustrating. There's people still like this. And listen, I know back in the day, pranks used to be like the #1 thing on YouTube, but those were funny pranks. Those were good pranks. You know, people. What's a good prank? Like the fake elevator prank, the fake one that's falling down or going up, and it's just like a TV. It's not a window. Those are one of the good pranks, right? And then obviously we saw the pranks that were being scripted, that were being faked, and yeah, they were called out for that. But this, I feel like my guy is trying really hard to become someone on the internet. Yeah, it ain't gonna work out, my guy. It's not gonna work out whatsoever for you. Just ruin it for someone who really need it one day. Yep. And it's just sad that people went out their way to buy him a whole ass meal at rallies. I think, was it rallies? Yeah, touching the lady's hair is an assault. You can't touch someone, and then him threatening to beat the yeah. So there's an update. I think the Upland Police Department had this to say about the arrest. They said, we are aware of several recent disturbing social media posts that have been made by Trey Sellers, 23, of Sacramento. Bro, he's only 23. You're an idiot. These posts include 13 videos that were made at a fast food restaurant in the 1200 block of East Foothill Boulevard and at the Upland Animal Shelter. Okay, so the animal shelter I have not seen, I believe. But yeah, apparently he went to an animal shelter and threatened people there. Amongst others, this evening, officers located and arrested Sellers for criminal threats. This investigation is ongoing, and any victims of Sellers are encouraged to contact Upland PD at their number and hashtag. So yeah, I mean, if this guy has done something, you make sure to go speak to the police department. I say you do. Don't be scared. So go. But yeah, hopefully he gets like I say, 3 years. He's facing 3 years right now. What a dummy. What a dummy. You're an idiot, bro. But yeah, that's an update of the whole prankster dude. Trey Sellers. All right. But yeah, let's move on to our second story, which, listen, once again, I must say, this was off of TikTok. So don't come at me for speaking about your favorite influencer, right? And we're going to be talking about Let's Do Makeup's husband, boyfriend, fiance, whatever he is. I think fiance, right? They're not married yet. So someone on TikTok took it upon themselves to call Alex a racist. Okay? And just check out these videos and leave your comments, concerns down below in the chat, because honestly, I don't know what this lady was doing. Like Aubrey, like she's on TikTok crying about how she looked up to these people, to Let's Do Makeup and Alex, and just because he posted a meme makes him a racist. Okay, so let's watch it, and then I'll give my opinion on the situation.
So we posted a family photo on 4th of July. Beautiful. Nice. Baby is growing. Wow. I used to follow this couple. Used to think they were couple goals. This is his last photo. What is up with that? How is this funny? Was that supposed to be a joke? As a Mexican man, you posted a young black boy.
Okay, hold on. This is 4th of July, and this is Little Uzi Vert, bro. This is a meme. This is a meme. All right, but let's keep watching.
This is funny. Was that supposed to be a joke? As a Mexican man, you posted a young black boy holding an American flag, but you also posted that you stand with us. So let me put on my little accent because I'm Jamaican. You said you stand with us with your little black square.
I have a question for her. Like, I don't know if you're watching this. I don't know if you're a fan of the show. But, and I'm not even trying to be funny, right? I'm not trying to be funny, but what do you say to people that, you know, tend to use a Jamaican accent? You know, are they racist too? And this is being serious because, I don't know. A lot of people do that Jamaican accent. And it's probably even worse than just posting a meme on social media on 4th of July. But I don't know. That's just my question. Okay. But
When George Floyd was murdered, when Breonna Taylor was murdered, yes, stand with my people.
yes.
You're one black. Like, look at this. Like, it's just rude. She asked, "What is this?" And then he limited his comments. And I want to know, what is this? How is this funny, sir? Was it a joke?
It's a meme. It's a meme. Literally a literal meme. Do you know what memes are? Listen, if someone here in the chat could tell me, is this racist? Is this honestly racist? Please let me know. I don't think it is at all. It's literally a joke. It's a meme on 4th of July, okay? But here, she responds to someone asking her or someone telling her it's just a little Uzi Vert, just a meme. So here, let's watch this. Let's watch her response.
Hey, Steffi. You know what's worse than an influencer posting a black man for clout? It's his followers belittling the way that black people feel about this post. Have you ever heard the saying?
Bro, listen, I'm gonna ask my brother-in-law because my brother-in-law is black. I'm gonna ask him, yo, if I post this on 4th of July, is this being racist? Is this, am I a racist for posting a little Uzi Vert holding a freaking flag? Please. I'm asking him. I'm asking. Let me call him. I'm just kidding. No, he's working. But this is ridiculous, bro. Like, come on.
Publicity is good publicity. And have you ever seen an influencer go viral for a huge scandal? Well, I honestly believe that flexing.
Why did you block out their name? Hold on. This is James Charles. Yeah, James Charles should fucking be canceled because he's gross. But I mean, okay.
Go viral for a huge scandal? Well, I honestly believe that Lexing actually posted that because he knew how his black followers would interpret what he posted.
Bro, she's hella reaching. I'm sorry, ma'am. I'm sorry. You're reaching. You're reaching, bro. Do you honestly think he said, "Yo, let me post this to see what kind of reaction I get from my black followers"? You know, let me just, bro. It's a meme. It is a meme, man.
Anyways.
Oh my god.
Jesus.
Let's continue.
Not everyone knows that that's Little Uzi. So if you're one of his black followers and you saw that on his page, you would say, why did this Mexican man post a young black boy dressed up as George Washington?
We say it's giving you're not laughing with me and you are laughing at me. Let's keep comedy for the comedians. Or let's keep comedy for the comedians.
4th of July. Have you ever heard Bob Marley's song?
Okay, so many comics have used a Jamaican accent. What do you say to them?
Guiltiness. He sings about how people will do anything to materialize their every wish. So what does that mean? What the heck does Bob Marley got to do with what flexing and Let's Do's makeup posted on 4th of July? Well, we all know that there's no
Bro, what does Bob Marley have to do? Okay. All right, let's
rules for influencers that you could pretty much post whatever you want in this day and age because that's our constitutional right. The first.
Hold on. You know how many I should be getting mad too. You know how many people post Mexican shit on Cinco de Mayo with sombreros and everything? Like, bro, I should be pissed. Am I pissed? No, I'm not pissed, bro. Go for it. Celebrate it. That's not even Mexican Independence Day, but celebrate it, bro. My gosh, I'm pissed. I'm pissed right now.
Amendment, freedom of speech. And while there may not be any ethical rules for influencers, there should be a certain level of moral justice and moral conscience.
Stop using black people for clout. What? Bro, you... Did Flexing really use Little Uzi Vert for clout? Oh my god. That's insane.
Therefore, I believe that he posted that video not really caring what his black followers felt about it or how they felt about it. And he limited his comments on purpose because, quite frankly, not a single black person was in the comments saying that was
Maybe he limited his comments because he didn't want people like you to be assuming shit that's not even there. Like, come on, bro. Come on.
funny. It was only Hispanics. And I believe that this is the lowest form of trolling, purposely posting something that's controversial so that people will come to your page and start talking about you.
Sorry, but Alex does not need anyone to talk about him. If I'm being like 100% honest, like he does, he has it, bro. Like he has followers. Like why would he want more people to talk about him? I mean, you know what I mean. But oh my God, this lady's reaching up to the stars.
Influencers do this all the time. They do this as forms of clickbait, like YouTubers putting a title on their YouTube.
Do you know what clickbait means? Clickbait means like let's talk about Alex's situation. He literally posted his whole family first and then the meme, the 4th of July meme, all the way at the end. If he would have clickbaited his audience, he would have posted Little Uzi Vert in the beginning and then his family. You know, you have clickbait is using a picture to grab the people so they could click on your video, picture, whatever it is. So I don't know if you know the definition of it, but okay, she probably does because this is an example right here she's giving.
That makes you think it's about one thing, but it's really about another.
Yeah, the first picture has to be about that one thing, bro, not the last. Oh my goodness.
And again, this is, in my opinion, the lowest form of trolling. And again, what was the context?
What is helpful? No. Was it helpful? No. Was it hurtful to his black followers? Yes. Listen, if I have black followers here in the chat, please let me know. Is this hurtful to you guys? Posting a meme of Little Uzi Vert as a 4th of July meme.
Behind the post that he made. Because you saying it's not that serious,
it's not.
From your perspective doesn't matter. Because you're not black. Now let's go a little deeper and talk about how in the Hispanic community, some of you are raised by your grandpas and your parents to believe that black people don't work hard enough and that you guys are better than us.
Bro, we live in America. Bro, we live in America. That should just tell you everything. You literally think our grandparents tell us. This is hilarious. This is comedy right here. You really think our grandparents, as me, as a Latino, as a Mexican American, you really think my grandparents tell us we're better than black people? Bro, we live in America. What the fuck? Oh my God. Wait, she's black? I'm confused. She says she's Jamaican and white. She's Jamaican and white. Fuck, that's so ignorant to say. You really think, bro, if anything, we're the same. We're the same. Blacks and Mexicans are the same here in the country of the United States. Okay? Of the US. Oh my gosh. Hold on.
People don't work hard enough and that you guys are better than us.
That's funny.
Now,
bro.
as someone who's half white and half black and is constantly mistaken.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, well, she did say she was Jamaican. Okay, never mind.
For Hispanic, I am very conscious about the things that I post to social media.
Good for
So
you.
you would think that a huge influencer would be self-conscious and conscious about it as well, right? So I stand on what I said. Don't use black people for clout.
That's all I could do. Bro, I just don't get why or how Alex was using them for clout. That's annoying. That's very annoying. Oh my goodness, bro. Yeah, y'all let me know in the chat. What do you guys think about this? Honestly, we all just human and we all bleed red. Yeah, period. Exactly. We all, yeah, we all bleed red. Oh my gosh. That message she's sending applies to a lot of other cases, but for this one, I don't see it. So yeah, that's what this lady went off on TikTok about. And in my opinion, I don't see anything wrong about posting a meme. So yeah. Next. Let me see, where is it? Anyways, let's go to the next one. All right, here. Because yeah. That's so funny. All right, guys, we're gonna talk about our main story of the day. And that's the Rudy Farias case. I know some of you guys are into it. I'm kind of into it. This was a very interesting case. I talked about it a little when I was on break. I did a video about it. And if you guys don't know, it's a kid that went missing in 2015. I believe he was, correct me if I'm wrong, 17 years old, 16, 17 years old when he went missing. And they literally found him this month, literally a few days ago, last week. Outside of a church, and it turns out that he never went missing. His mom was like locked him up at the house. And yeah, so if you guys want to hear more, get more context, go watch my video from last week, I believe. But this person by the name, I think she's on Facebook. She's on Facebook, but I saw this on TikTok. She goes by Grizzly's Hood News. She actually explored the woods where Rudy used to stay when family would come over, and I guess the mom would tell him go hide in the woods. And this is the video I found on TikTok. So let's review this. Let's watch.
We now know where Rudy Farias would hide out when police and other family members showed up to his house over these past 8 years. Thanks to my girl Grizzly Hood News right here, she went out into the woods behind Alexis Santana's house today and found out where Rudy's been staying. Watch this video.
Where Rudy used to live, right? I want to just tell y'all, I'm about to post some proof. I'm going to post proof because somewhere in the news conference or one of the aunts describes when she would come visit Rudy to check on her mother, like the grandma of the family, she would be made to wait at the door, right? This is Rudy's house where he used to stay. So I just got through walking through the forest. Look at me, I'm all sweaty, friends. I just got through walking through all that forest, and I found a spot where allegedly Rudy was made to wait. Like whenever his family would come visit, because a lot of people are like, well, how come his family didn't see if he was out there, inside the house? Why didn't they check around the house? They would. Inadvertently, they try to sneak and see if they could see him. Well, I'm looking at my legs. I don't even want to show y'all my legs, friends. I'm covered in like thorn bush, a lot of that. I went through a lot of thorn bush. I just went through there and I found the spot. There's a lot of poor baby man was drowning himself out. A lot of out bottles, some bottles, rotisserie chicken, the plates where the containers where the rotisserie chickens are sold, takeout food. Like he would go back there and just wait it out until the coast was clear. It's like a door.
I can't imagine. He was probably out there, if family is visiting their loved ones. He was probably out there for hours, bro. For hours. Waiting for them to leave just so he could go back inside his house. The crazy part is that I heard that. So when people would go over, they would talk to the grandma, their mom, because they're all sisters, their mom. And the grandma was like, yo, I saw Rudy today. And Rudy's mom would say, no, my mom has dementia. She don't know what she's talking about, basically. But bro, this grandma wasn't lying. Rudy was literally in the house. And I also heard it took like 20 minutes for them to open the door so they could go inside, like the visitors, which, now we know why it would take 20 minutes. Because if Rudy was in there, they were trying to hide my guy. And yeah, the mom, bro, she needs to be charged with something.
The back gate, let me see if I can show y'all real quick. Hold on, let me show y'all. There's like a little trap door that would open open and closed. There's 2 ways he could have went over there.
Oh yeah, let's not forget that she did get a lot of GoFundMe cash, which is wild. And I heard also she might have faked the story of Rudy having cancer. I don't know if he actually did. That he'll probably tell us in the interview we're about to watch next. But yeah.
Let me see. Let me climb over here. See? You see? You see? And there's a lot of evidence back there, which I'm gonna upload because I kept getting a bad signal and stuff. This is so sad, man, because there is food. There's a bucket where I think he would sit. It's not like a carpet and chair the way everybody. I went all the way back to the woods because I didn't want nobody to say, oh, you might have missed it. I went all the way back and all the way, and they said it was behind his house. So yeah, I went all the way back there. Crazy stuff, man. Pray for the boy. Pray for him, man, because this stuff is sad, man. There's a lot of evidence to support, like a lot of the things that were said.
I'm sure there is a lot of evidence.
And that's what we want. We want receipts.
But also, as one of you guys commented, I was going to say this too. Apparently they have connects to the Houston Police Department, the mother, and that's why she's not arrested yet, which is wild to me, bro. Like, corrupt, honestly. But yeah. And then yesterday, or was it yesterday? Or a few days ago. Oh, yeah, 23 hours. Yeah, yesterday. Freaking she... I think it was on Grizzly's Grizzly Hood News. I don't know if it was her. I think it was her and some other people interviewed Rudy. So I did want to watch this with you guys because this is Rudy's first time talking to a camera or on camera. So let's see what my guy had to say. Yeah.
Oh, you know,
when that door's open, that looks good.
So there's like 3 parts to this. So we're gonna watch all 3 of them.
How you feeling?
Good.
Yeah.
Just a little sick. You know, I think I just got a cold or something. But other than that, I'm good. Happy here.
Well, we probably need you to talk really loud, just because it's phones.
Yeah, I understand. It's just it's a little struggle. My throat's kind of sore.
I understand. Oh, actually, it's not a bad idea. Hold on.
Rudy, how are you 25?
What is it? 26.
26.
That's my age and dates and times. So sometimes it's a little hard for me to keep track, especially if I don't have phones or anything. You know, it's a little difficult.
You know, if we keep the door a little open, it's helpful with the light. That could work if you want to hold this right there.
Does anyone know where this interview took place? The fuck? Hold on. Sorry. Does anyone know where this interview took place? It looks like they're in a home, but I don't know whose home. It could be his house. I don't know.
Are you shocked with how much attention this has gotten?
A lot. It's a lot of attention. It kind of gets me overwhelmed, you know. But other than that, you know, I just try to stay positive, you know, just try to keep my mentality straight and honest and true and just spread positivity and kindness, you know.
So, the world thought you were missing for 8 years. Where were you? Where have you been?
Just at home. Just stuck at home, you know. If somebody would come over, my mom would just tell me stay in the room, you know. Keep the door locked, don't let them in, don't make any sounds, don't do anything, you know.
Tell us about what it was like living there. Were you allowed to leave the room? Was she holding you there against your will?
She never, like, locked me in or, you know, like, handcuffed me or anything like that. You know, I had free will to leave. It's just...
Someone say he's supposedly at his mom's friend's house. Okay, cool.
It just felt like brainwashing, honestly.
I don't know why they have them blurred out.
It just kept confusing me, just the way, you know, she would manipulate me into saying, like, oh, you're gonna get arrested because you have a speeding ticket or something, like something minor, something innocent, and then it would just gonna escalate into just people just, sorry.
You're good.
Which is,
take your time.
yeah, it just escalated from there, from, just wanting to get away from home, just be free, live my own life, arguing all the time, and then we eventually just went into she locked me in there pretty much mentally, just that she was my only parent, she was the only person I really had besides my brother. So when I lost my brother, I didn't have anybody to teach me how to live, how to have confidence or trust in myself or anything, so I just depended on my mom all my life.
What had you been doing for those 8 years?
Just trying to study the best I can online, understand how the world works, understand different cultures, different religions, different everything, because my life, I just believe that we should stop putting labels on everything and just understand the communities and the prosperity and the growth and the positivity, because there's just too much fighting, there's too much anger, there's too much depression and mental health problems in the world. We just need to spread more positivity, because all of it, everything around us, it's an algorithm that they control.
So I'm seeing some comments that something isn't right. What do you guys think? I know there's probably a lot of conspiracy theories.
Media and through the colors and just everything, like if
Do you guys
see something
think? Do you guys think they're doing it for cloud too? Well,
white, like a white wall.
Not cloud, but sympathy. I don't know. Honestly, I wouldn't doubt if he's in it on. He's in it on too. Oh, yeah. Well, I haven't blurred out. I don't believe it's him. It seems stage. Yeah, I don't know. He lacks social skills.
Or a white pillowcase or a white car driving around the place, you'll just understand that, like, you're just trying to have a positive thought, and then you'll look at something white and get sidetracked, and you'll get distracted about stuff and things, and then you'll find stuff like a pink wall or something, or pink whatever, and then you'll just be reminded of, somebody trying to help you, prosperity, just somebody loving people, and red, people confuse that for anger or hate, and it's only anger or hate, these type of things, if you look at it that way,
Police said a lot of times that you were 17 when this happened and you were an adult. You spoke a little bit about this, about some of the family trauma you've had growing up. Talk about the fact that although you're an adult, how difficult it was for you to be in this situation and maybe not be able to get out of.
It felt like Stockholm Syndrome, honestly. Like, just held against my will mentally, not physically, just constantly, like, she was bombarding me with negative thoughts, and like every time I come around her, she just makes me, it's like little triggers just pop up, and it's like if I'm trying to get away from my mom, I'll hear a random noise, and it'll be like a little reminder in my head, like, don't do that, don't say this, or just little things, like she's putting ideas or thoughts into my head whenever I'm just trying to just understand the world.
Do you think your mom took advantage of you?
Heavily.
How does that feel? I mean, I can't imagine. You said your mom is really the only person in your family you have. How was that you felt your own mom took advantage?
It's like I lived in prison. It's like I lived in a fucking jail my whole life. I just wanted to be free. I wanted to have my own job. I just wanted to live my life. I just wanted to just love somebody, have somebody else that would actually love me, because I wasn't sure what love was. I struggled understanding my emotions. I don't know when I'm sad and that I'm sending out negative energy. I don't understand when I'm happy and sending out positive energy. The only way I was understanding how to communicate with people was online, and even then you can't trust everything you see online, because
someone said, I'm sorry, but this is getting me mad because it doesn't make sense. Yeah, I mean, I don't know, it doesn't make sense to a lot of people. My question was, like, how, like someone said in the chat too, I agree with you, like, how is a small company that has a Facebook channel? I don't even know if this is like a big company. My first time hearing of Grizzly's Hood News, the first time, right? Me hearing this, like, why would they get to interview before, like, I don't know, Channel 11 or whatever? But maybe, I don't know. They like Grizzy Hood News? No sé.
Half the time, people are just making their own assumptions and spinning what they want, and it's just I can't ever speak my truth because everybody wants to assume things.
Can you go into the brainwashing? What would she say to you? Would she say something would happen if you were to leave her home?
It wasn't that. It's just after I left, I started to understand that all of it's just an algorithm. It's literally all an algorithm. If you look at something black, you understand that they understand. If you look at something white, it'll confuse you when you're trying to go in a positive direction. If you look at something red, it'll remind you of love. If you look at green, it'll remind you of, you know, like grounding people that are there for you and stuff, you know.
Did you feel stuck? And what was she doing exactly that kept you hidden?
It's just every time I would try to leave or...
Hold on, pause. He talks about nanobots? What the hell?
I would try to do things for myself. Like, I want to go get my own money. I want to go work a different job. I want to do this and that. They would always just come right back around to just, don't do that, or it's bad, don't do that. You know, like, the cops are going to come out. They're going to do this. They're going to arrest you if you're driving a car without a license or this and that. And it's just like, oh, how do you expect me to get a license to drive a car if I can't even go out? All I do is work 12-hour shifts 7 days a week and I get $60 fucking. Like, I don't understand how that's fucking fair.
He would work. He would do his mom's job for him. His mom's work, and my guy just got $60. Sheesh.
Why do you think she wanted to keep you hidden?
I don't know. It all started just because I had a fucking speeding ticket. I went like 70 and 55 trying to go to work. And then when that all started, it's just like I wasn't able to have a life. I was starting to working and growing and, you know, provide for myself. And then after that happened, I couldn't do it.
I think the question everyone has is why your mom would lie and say that you've been missing for 8 years. Did she ever tell you, or did you ever ask, Mom, why are we pretending that I'm missing?
And that's the thing, when it comes to the real small details like that, I just can't, I don't remember. It's like it just blocks it out, like she's blocking it out for me or something. It's like I just want to remember the facts. I just want to understand, you know, who I am and what I'm trying to do and just try to live my life the way I want to, not how she wants me to.
Were you questioning your mom? Like, Mom, why am I doing this?
I would always ask her stuff like, when am I going to get a job? When am I going to have my own car? When am I going to be able to make my own...
Do you guys think it's him? I'm seeing a lot of people saying, yo, I don't think it's him. Why would they cover his face? I don't know. He probably wants privacy. I know when they took him out of... When he left with his mom, they covered him with a blanket. So, I mean, yeah. I honestly don't know. Still developing.
Just go out and be free. Like, why can't we just go to the fucking police station? Why can't I just get a lawyer? Why can't I just do that? And she's like, oh, you can't get a lawyer because it's too much money. We can't do that because it's too much money. Everything was always just money, 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 money. It's constantly fucking money.
If you had to guess why she was doing this, was she making money from you being missing, as far as you know?
I don't know. I think somebody at one point mentioned something about an original GoFundMe page.
That's so whack.
My mom wanted to say something about, like, one of my aunts or something was, like, stole all the sodas or some shit. But meanwhile, where's all the money that they raised, you know? Like, and where did that go to helping find me?
Yeah, so they raised a lot of money, and the mom just said, oh, this is for me. I'm going to take all the money. All right, let's watch part 2. Hopefully it's not that long. All right, let's see here.
While you were in the hospital 10 years ago in 2012, what happened? Why were you in the hospital? And I guess it was mentioned to our reporter at the time that you had cancer.
I had a tumor on my heel at one point, but that was irrelevant. Originally, I think all that had started because she wanted me to fake taking some, like, a bottle of Tylenol or, like, Aleve PM or something, you know, sleeping pills.
It's giving Gypsy Rose.
And then she wanted to fake me going to the hospital and she pretty much just forced me to go into the ER and be like, hey, you know, act like you're sick and you're overdosing and shit. And
this was before you were missing?
Yes, sir.
Why? Why was this happening?
I don't even remember. I think it was something to do with school. I was depressed and I was cutting my wrists when I was, you know, getting sad. I didn't have an idea how to, you know, understand my emotions. It was after my brother passed away. I didn't know how to deal with pain and depression, so I would just literally just rip a fucking Coke can open like a fucking cheese grater just to feel something.
Your brother was a big part of your life, the one who passed away. Yeah. Talk to us about that, and was that a major part in this, how you were feeling with depending on your mom?
Yes, ma'am. He would take care of me, you know, he would take me to and from school, he would pick me up, he would get me McDonald's, you know, he little jokes on me and stuff. And after he had passed away, I just wasn't able to, you know, love myself or anything anymore. I wasn't able to have somebody like a father figure, you know, he was my brother, but I never had a dad. I only had stepdads. I didn't.
So if you guys don't know, I think his dad unalived himself. And this was, if I'm not mistaken, recently too, like the day before Rudy was found. So yeah, that's why they think she has connects with the Houston Police Department.
I didn't know how to grow up. I didn't know what I was doing as I was growing up. I didn't understand how to take care of myself, how to wash myself, how to make doctor's appointments, how to do anything, because I never had a chance.
What would you have to say to police that say, well, he was an adult?
What do you mean?
It seems like in this case, you didn't have the support there that you needed, and police seem so focused on your age that you were 17, which is an adult in Texas. But can you talk about the fact that, yes, you were an adult, but the mindset that you've been in?
Yeah,
17's a kid, bro.
Constant brainwashing, like a Stockholm type of syndrome, where it's just, you know, you just fall in love with your captive and just want to take care of them, do this and that, you know, like, it would just constantly just be me trying to help and just take care of my mom, do whatever she needs because I cared about her and she's the only person I had.
Did your mom, over this last 8 years, did she say anything or like, is there anything that sticks out in your mind that bothers you, or that you remember conversations with her that
just, I don't know, I used to have to sleep in her bed sometimes. I don't remember why, just like next to her. It wouldn't be anything sexual or anything like that. I wouldn't lie about that because there's plenty of people that need honest truths when it comes to those things. That just muddies the water to lie about those type of things. That's where I said the media, they like to twist my words and confuse things. I never said anything bad about her in that regard, but, you know.
I don't know. I feel like he's backtracking now, because he did. Well, allegedly, he told the activist Quanell that the mom would make him sleep with her. He would give the mom a bath, and you know, weird shit like that. He would play husband or something. But yeah, I don't know why he's backtracking. Allegedly.
You know, just boundaries she would push or make me uncomfortable when I would say stop, and she'd be like, well, why? What did I do? I didn't do anything wrong, you know. And then I would just be like, okay, you know, you didn't do anything wrong, and just leave it at that, you know. Just push my boundaries if you want, do whatever you had to do. And I would just be like a people pleaser, but I didn't have people to please, just my mom. I didn't have anybody to take care of or, you know, help understand me. It was just her all the time, my mom.
How hard has it been right now? I know that this is the only person you feel like you have had, and now that you're separated, how hard is it to make that distinction right now?
Just...
Do you want to talk to her?
No, not really. I don't want any contact with her at all. I just want to live my life away from her. She can do whatever.
Why? Oh my gosh, what's playing? I'm just wondering, why did he trust his mom's friend instead of going to like a family man? Listen, that's the only person he saw. I don't know, but it's weird. Like, why would you trust your mom's friend? Because allegedly he's at the mom's friend's house, and why wouldn't you go to a family member? I don't know. Little weird.
I don't care. I just want to live my life. You know, I want to have a family, a job, a car, just a house. I just want to live my life. I just want to be happy. I don't want to keep going back to those negative thoughts she always has on me. I'm so tired of them. I'm so tired of those thoughts. Just constant negativity around that house, and I hate it. Seems like every time she comes around me, it just fuels negativity into me, like she's just downloading it into my brain over and over, and I don't like it.
Did she make you, were there ever times where police would come to your house to check on you, that you recall?
I think at one point.
Did you have interaction with the police, or did your mom make you hide? Like, how were you able to get away?
Bro, the crazy part, the police saw him, or an investigator, private investigator saw him in his kitchen through the window, and they didn't do shit, bro. That's wild. If someone's missing and you see them, you're gonna obviously go reach out, bro, or call the police. I don't know, but yeah, now I'm seeing why you guys see things fishy.
I know police mentioned some fake names. Did you actually speak to the police ever?
Like once or twice. Maybe once when I was driving my mom's car and they pulled us over because, you know, she wasn't feeling good. She had took some pain medicine after a surgery, and, you know, she was struggling to drive. So like, you know, just get over, you know, just get in the passenger seat. I'll take you home. It's not too far, you know. And yeah, they pulled me over for something like that, but I don't remember what name I gave them. She told me, you know, just say something else, say a different name, because they don't, you know, they're gonna arrest you. I'm just like, why can't I just tell them my name, you know?
What was it like? I mean, 8 years without seeing some of your closest family members, and every time they'd come over, what would you have to do?
I'd hide. If my uncles or my aunts came to visit my mom, or my family would come to visit my grandma, that's the main reason they would go over there to see my grandma. And I would just have to listen to my family be happy and cheerful on the other side of a fucking door, and I'm just like,
that's sad.
My families, you know, I just want people, I just want communication. I just want people to understand that we need to start talking more and just stop, you know, like.
Did you want to just end it right there and go out and tell them that you're here?
I know, I was literally gonna say that.
I just want them to know that I wanted to scream.
Like, he does seem smart. He does seem smart. And yeah, like the guy that asked him the question, like, didn't you just want to go out, like, and say, yo, I'm here? I'm like, yeah, I would think the same thing. I don't know why he stayed in the room. Listen, there's a lot of reasons why he could have stayed in the room, right? Maybe he was scared of his mom. But yeah, I mean, you could have easily gone out and said you were in the room. But I don't know what's going through his head.
But at the same time, I just couldn't, because the only person I was able to trust was my mom. She told me so many things about my other family that I didn't know. I wasn't able to verify.
Was your grandma living with you at one point?
Yes, ma'am.
And you had and she tried to tell people that you were there?
Yes, ma'am.
She was she sick?
She had Alzheimer's and dementia and Down syndrome. She had a bunch of medical issues, and that's why I took care of her the best I could.
And did she ever say to you anything about, Rudy, go out, tell police, like, did she ever say anything to you? Because it seems like she tried to tell family members that you were there.
Yeah, I think she tried telling people, but it's just my mom, I don't know. I'm honestly not sure about that one.
Do you feel like your mom held you captive? Is that how you would?
Pretty much. I mean, in a sense, just not in a physical, you know, restraints or anything, but mentally she held me against my will. It's just,
I don't think he said Down syndrome. I don't think I heard it.
Just come out and say stuff and be honest, and every time I would try to, she would just either be no,
said
don't
dementia.
do it, or all right, go
Why do
it.
you think she did that?
He did? Hold on. Let me rewind it a couple seconds.
Active? Is that how you would?
Pretty much. I mean, in a sense, just not in a physical, you know, restraints or anything, but mentally she held me against my will. It's just, I wanted to just come out and say stuff and be honest, and every time I would try to, she would just either be, no, don't do it, or, all right, go do it.
Why do you think she did that?
Wait, did I?
I don't know. It's because maybe a lot.
And you had interact, so and she tried to tell people that you were there.
Yes, ma'am.
She had Alzheimer's. Was she sick?
She had Alzheimer's, dementia, and Down syndrome. She had a bunch of.
Oh, she did have Down syndrome, according to him. Okay, you guys caught that. Thank you.
Issues, and that's why I took care of her the best I could.
And did she ever say to you anything about Rudy? Go out, tell police, like Did she ever say anything to you? Because it seems like she tried to tell family members that you were there.
Yeah,
Sundown
I think she tried
syndrome.
telling people, but it's just my mom. I don't know. I'm honestly not sure about that one.
Do you feel like your mom?
Yeah, I did hear Sundown syndrome.
Captive? Is that how you would?
Pretty much. I mean, in a sense, just not in a physical, restraints or anything, but mentally, she held me against my will. It's just, I wanted to just come out and say stuff and be honest, and every time I would try to, she would just either be, no, don't do it, or, all right, go do it.
Why do you think she did that?
I don't know. It's because maybe a lot of both of our problems stemmed from my brother passing away. My brother passed away, and ever since then, he was like our glue. He was like the father figure. He's a provider. He took care of the family. Me and my mom. And then when I couldn't take care of my mom anymore, I had to take care of my grandma, and it was difficult. Especially at the end.
Do you see your mom change her personality over the years?
She's always kind of had that mentality, try to talk to her about something.
She hella changed personalities on Facebook.
Positive, and then, or address her issues, and then my mom would just deviate, sidetrack, or completely ignore it, especially stuff like mental health.
This is your chance, finally. We've heard from family members, we've heard from police. It's finally your chance to tell your story. Is there anything that you want people to know about what happened to you?
I wanted to live my life, and just something inside of my brain kept going back to her. She was my life support in a sense. I needed her, or at least she made me feel that way. She never gave me the confidence or the guidance or the teaching that I needed. She never gave me anything other than just the bare necessities and a job worth slaving over to help her pay bills and debts or whatever, or tickets and stuff,
Without getting into specifics, I'm sure you've heard or seen what Quanell told the media last week.
About what in particular?
About things that he says that you told him in that hotel room last week. So
he told him.
Have video.
Hold on. Apparently, Rudy told Quanell a lot of things. I feel like he's just backtracking now. But okay, here's the last part of this interview, and let's watch this. I want to see what he thinks about Quanell.
I don't necessarily think he didn't get into specifics like that either, but he did mention that your mom wanted you to play the role of husband in the house.
Yeah, pretty much. It basically felt like that. Make sure to cook, or you didn't make me any food, you didn't do this and that. It's just I just want to provide for myself. I don't want to keep providing for my mom. I just treat it like a roommate towards the end, I'm tired of being your son. I just want to be your roommate. I just want to live my life. Give me my check instead of $60 fucking for 12-hour shifts 7 days a week at night. I just want to live.
She would make you go to work with her, is that?
Yes, ma'am.
And then we don't want to twist your words. We want to say it from your perspective, and we want to make sure we get this right. So I know she had you play the role of a father, but as far as sexual assault or something of that nature, did she ever force? You don't have to go into detail, but
she didn't force herself on me or anything like that. It wouldn't be anything like I would have to go get a rape kit or go file a police report. It would never be anything like that. Just stuff that really made me uncomfortable, and I didn't have any references or other
Quanell made it seem something like that. I don't know, playing the husband. I don't know, dude.
people to bounce off of to understand that, like, if it's a healthy thing that she does or not. You know, maybe it's just me not understanding how people work because she's the only person I understand. But
would you say that you and your mom have a normal son-mother relationship?
Not after all of that. Not after everything she did. And to be honest, I don't want one with her.
When you finally left a few weeks ago, when you were found at the church, what happened? Did you just finally have enough?
Yeah, I just been walking. I just wanted to get away. I didn't.
Wow, it took my guy 7 years for him to have enough. I mean, you never know, right? But 7 years. Oh shit, dude. And he said, "Yo, fuck it, let's finally leave."
I didn't care if I had a car or money or anything. I don't care about money. I don't care about a car. I don't care about anything. Just happiness and love.
How did you end up at the church? Did you just have nowhere to go?
I just kept walking around. I just kept trying to find back home, you know, something that felt familiar. And the only thing that felt familiar was this side of town, you know. I grew up over there by Austin and Humble and Jackson and all that, you know. Jackson and Austin and, you know, just that general area by the freeway, you know. So I kind of got a general sense of where I was going, but I just couldn't find something to be happy at. Just I found a church and I rolled with being at a church. You know?
Are you still talking
Churches
with your
are
mom?
safe. No, I don't want any contact with her. She keeps trying to come around.
If she sees this story, what would you tell her?
Fuck you. I'm just kidding.
Just leave me alone. Just let me live my life. Just want to be happy, and I'm happy now. I'm working on it.
Rudy, and
What
would you say to people that think that somehow, you know, now that you're an adult, that you were in on this? What would you say to those people that don't understand Stockholm?
It's very much a real thing, and it's a struggle when you're the only one that understands it. It's
True.
even worse when everybody wants to assume the worst rather than understand and communicate genuinely and honestly, because there's just too much confusion in this world.
How are you feeling now? Is there relief?
Yeah, very much. A lot of relief. It just feels like I'm just at peace now. It just feels happy, you know.
And how have police been handling this, do you think? What have they been saying to you, and what's it been like?
I mean, they're trying the best that they can and giving me space that they can, but it's just, it's a struggle still, you know. I'm just slowly trying to take it one day at a time, you know. It's just a lot to it overwhelms me very much.
Why the hell will you zoom in that close to my guy, bro? The hell?
Given everything that you've been through and with your mom, I mean, do you think there's something that police should know about?
Just that there's a lot of corruption, and it's literally through the colors. Like I said,
Corruption in the police department. We've been saying that.
I'm not saying, oh, there's corrupt cops and this and that.
No, there
Literally,
is.
It's a corruption of the mind. It's through nanobots and shit. It's through the flu
All right.
vaccine.
Here comes the
That's when
nanobots.
people have that first memory of waking up and being alive whenever they're a kid, you know. It's like I said, literally corruption, like the colors. I'm not talking about the skin tones. I literally mean actual colors. Whenever you look at them, they influence the direction you go.
I think my guy's high on something. And I'm not even trying to be funny because the mom was giving him a lot of shit. But, oh.
And online, the media, like the computers and the people we talk to, it's all connected in a sense. That's why it just confuses us. Whenever we look at white things, we get distracted and stuff, and we look at the reds and we remind us that it's love, but they kind of influence us to assume, you know, like through bad stuff online, they're like, oh, red's bad, you know, it's evil, it's a devil. It's like, it's not all that.
For 8 years, you haven't really been able to speak to anyone besides some neighbors, your mom, going to work sometimes. Your communication seems like it's been very little. Do you think that's impacted you throughout the years, is not being able to really have real relationships with people?
Exactly. I wasn't able to understand like how people thought or acted, you know, like I would try to introduce myself, say hello to people online or this and that, and every time it just seemed like just completely get shot down by people when I'm just trying to make friends or socialize, and it's just like I don't understand how to talk to people sometimes. It feels like I'm speaking a completely different language than them, and I just don't understand sometimes.
Would you call yourself a victim?
Yes, heavily.
I'm almost done, personally. I don't know about you guys,
Yeah.
but for the longest time, you've stayed hidden. You haven't been able to say who you are. Is it nice? I mean, you can say who you are now. You can be your own self and do your own life.
Yes, sir.
What are you hoping?
Just a job, get my own money, and help out my communities, help out my people, and help out other kids like me. Because I don't want this to happen to other people, because I'm sure it happens to a lot of people.
It happens all the time.
A lot of abuse and just neglect and just harmful ways of parenting that shouldn't be out there. There's just so many negative ways that kids are just getting abused and they don't understand or realize that there's no help for them.
Another question we have for you is, so it's totally up to you or not. At first, we weren't going to because of the sexual assault aspect, but we want to put the record straight that you said that part's not true. Do you want to show your face or you don't want to show your face?
I'm not a big fan of showing my face, especially with a lot of people already knowing what I look like.
Okay.
It just makes it even worse.
I just want to make sure.
Don't worry, Rudy, we got you.
Anything we didn't
I don't know how
ask
he
that-
looks like. There's no pictures. The only picture was when he was younger that I've seen. I don't know.
you think is important that you want us to mention, because we were here to finally tell your story? Anything that we didn't ask that you want to make sure people know about?
Just all I can say is just spread positivity and love.
The people that you're with, you know, a lot of people are coming down hard on Nikki and the people
They
you're
don't
with.
deserve it. They don't. They really don't. They helped me so much, and they've given me a place to stay and the family, in a sense. You know, it makes me happy.
Yeah.
It really does. I never had, a lot of people to talk with or socialize with, and it just makes me happy knowing that I have people here that I can trust and that can take care of me and that understand that, sometimes people struggle.
So you consider yourself safe, out of harm, all that, right? Like you're with.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
I'm happy here. I'm very happy here, and they're very good people. They don't deserve any negativity towards them or hatred. They should have a lot of help and support and guidance and
It's just weird, dude.
prayers and positivity. Just everything that anybody would need.
Like I said, I wonder if the mom's friend, knew about this whole thing, or she's probably like, "Yo, wow," like everyone else. Fuck the mom. You know what I mean? But yeah, if she knew about him being locked up, that's a different story.
Happy in life.
And your mom, when she comes by, do you feel like, you are being like kept away from her when she comes and stops by or tries to
She
talk
still
to you?
stops
I
by?
want her here because I know the way she acts, it influences everybody around me. It's not just me. It's like she sends that negativity towards me, and then I send it back out towards everybody else, and I don't want that.
Yeah.
I know Grizzy was mentioning that you might have had like someone from your high school reach out, and you've had a lot of attention from this a girl.
Yeah. Well, you got some classmates, man. When you were going to to Catholic school, you got some classmates reaching out, which I told you about. Any messages to all the people that know you from before all this went down, that love you, that say they're here for you?
Just thank you very much for reaching out, and when I'm ready, I'll be able to reach out to the people I care about and love. And
Are you surprised by all this attention? I mean, it's been on the news across the world.
I wasn't expecting that much attention, to be honest. I didn't realize that it was happening so big, just growing so much.
Are you going to take, I know police mentioned that there were some resources. Are you plans to talk to anybody that they put you in touch with?
At some point. It's just right now, I just rather do it by myself, just try to learn to understand how to live and be a normal person,
Have you got?
All right, guys. So I believe that was the end of that interview. Wow. Yeah, I do feel, honestly, I do feel bad for the guy. I feel bad for Rudy. He's not a kid anymore. But wow, I just want to know what he said or what he told Quanell. Because apparently Quanell does have the recordings of that meeting they had at the hotel. So I do want to hear from those recordings. I want to see what he actually said about his mom. But yeah, I'll keep you guys updated. But other than that, guys, thank you guys for joining today's show. Thank you. We're on for an hour and 15 minutes, guys. Like I said, if you guys want to see more content on the YouTube side, please make sure to hit up my second channel. The link will be if you scroll down on my channel on this one, it will be down there under channels. So yeah, thank you guys so much for being here. I'll see you guys on Friday, and have a good rest of your Wednesday. Don't do anything stupid, y'all. Don't. I'm watching you. But guys, thank you guys so much for being here. I really do appreciate every single one of you guys. I love y'all. Till we meet again. Till we see each other again. Peace.